Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa, and today I am playing along with the school hop that Sara Scraps hosts every year, and the theme this month is The Cool Kid Just Showed Up. And so I'll have in the description box below everybody who's playing along, so be sure to check out everybody's video and see what school related pictures they are or layouts that they're creating for the hop today. I am actually using a photo of my husband back when he was, I believe this is grade 1. And so I'm scrapping an older photo, and I'm actually using, I'm also playing along with Scraptember, and the theme for today is 6x6 paper pads. So I pulled out the School Days by Cartabella. And because this sort of has that vintage feel, I thought it was perfect with this photo because obviously this is an older photo of my husband, so it kind of worked out perfectly. And so I picked out a few papers. I also have some October afternoon. So these three here came from an October afternoon. I can't remember what it was called, but it was one of those small collection packs that they did. And I can't remember what they used to call them, but these were a few pieces from that, and then the rest are from the Cartabella line. So I'm going to, I know this is going to be on the background this way here, so I know I'm going to have something like this. I've got a piece of cream colored cardstock since it definitely matches the pattern papers. They have more of a cream tone than a white, and so I decided to go with that for a background. I am also going to take this stencil here, which is all numbers, since it's kind of a school theme that we're going with for this. I'm going to go ahead and put some ink through the stencil using chipped sapphire, and then I'm also going to ink all the edges with some vintage photo as well, just to again lean into that sort of vintage kind of feel that everything has. And so I'm going to use this stencil and just add a little bit of something to the background. I will probably use some splatters in some distress sprays. This is Rustic Wilderness and Faded Jean. I don't know where I have chipped sapphire as well, but I have no idea where it is at the moment. So if I find that, I might use that. Like I said, I'm going to take these pattern papers here. This one in particular, I'm not going to use it to frame my photo. I think I'm going to use my loose leaf or like notebook edge punch and have it be underneath the layers. So it'll probably go something like this with it as a notebook edge, and then this pattern paper, and then these ones layered up. I might use some of the opposite side. This one I punched a few things to use for embellishments on the page, and then because I don't need this whole piece either, I'm going to take some of that red as well, because that is only going to show up a little bit underneath this, and I don't need to waste the whole page. So I'm going to layer these up behind my photo, probably in that sort of messy layered look that Chamel uses a lot. And then I have these two papers as well, and this one here I'm thinking maybe will be another punched edge that I can use here. And then this one is just a little is it like a 4 by, not even a 4 by 4, 3 by 3 little square. I'm thinking about cutting this in half and having it sort of be like photo corners on each end of the photo. So that'll be on there as well. So what I think I'm going to do is, now that I've sort of laid this part out, I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and then I'm going to come back and we'll talk about the embellishing of this page. I decided to do that rather than a voiceover for this one. So you're going to see me sort of build this one in bits and pieces as we go. So okay, we are back, and I have finished the background. I haven't glued this down, but there is the background, and then I have layered up all the papers that I showed earlier. And so this is ultimately what it's going to look like. I did go ahead and add my title, which I'm using the actual name of the hop because I really liked it for this photo, and so I went and stuck that down so you didn't have to watch that. And then I have over here to the side all the embellishments that I pulled. So what I'm going to do is layer things up and kind of put some embellishing together, and then that way you can see all the embellishing come together, and then I'll glue it down. And the last thing we'll do before the video ends is I'm going to add some of these Hold My Hand sequins from Sara Scraps. This was from the new release this month, so this is from September's, which you can still get in the shop, so there is a link down below if you want to go shopping for sequins. But this I thought really matched really well with this layout, and so I'm going to pull some of those out, and that'll be my finishing touch. So we're going to work on some embellishment clusters here and try to get sort of things laid out. Do a little bit of embellishing on this layout and figure out where I want to put things. Kind of just playing a little bit with the things that I pulled. I know I want to have 2 embellishment clusters here, and then because this side of the page definitely is feeling blank, I have some cut aparts from the 6x6 paper pad that I went ahead and cut out, so I'm going to add those here in just a minute. So I know those are going to come in here, so just trying to see what all I want to use. I have some circular embellishments here as well, so I'm going to get those on the page. These were the 6x6 pieces that I cut from one of the pattern papers in the 6x6 set of pattern papers. So I thought these would kind of be perfect if I angled them a little bit, and then I will cut them off as we go. So angle them kind of back and forth a little bit, something like that, so that again you take up some of that space on that side of the page. And let's see, some of this I'm not going to use, some of it I am. So then I have some stars. I thought stars was another icon that I could use, and then I have some circles, so I thought I can dot some of these little circles throughout the page and sort of figure out placement on some of these. No real rhyme or reason to this, really. I'm just kind of playing, kind of getting a feel for where to put everything. And these were from that pattern paper. This one here had all the circles, and so I just punched them out because I thought they would make some good little embellishments. And then I like the idea of adding in the circles. I'll probably pop that up, quite possibly. Or actually, maybe that one over here. And as usual, you will probably find when I do glue this down, stuff will end up having moved a little bit. That always seems to happen for sure when I go to glue stuff down. It never seems to stay exactly where I placed it, but this will at least give you the gist of where I was going with this stuff. And okay, I've got all that down, so now time to bring in some of those stars. And again, no real rhyme or reason per se to how I'm placing these. Just wanting to get them on the page. And these are vellum, so they're definitely taking on whatever the color is behind them. So we'll see how this looks. Everything's moving, so I love that. I love when everything moves. It makes it super fun to put everything down. So I'm just gonna place this one up here, I think. Then I have a few wood veneer stars, so I'm just gonna put those, one sort of on each little embellishment area. I'll call this one embellishment and then this one, and so there's 3 sort of embellishment areas on this page. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, like I said, this isn't glued down, so I need to get this glued in place. And I think I'll be layering that up there somewhere. But I also have this sticker sheet here. I don't know that I'm going to use anything from it. Trying to see. So you might see something from this come in once I've glued everything down if I think I need it. This is from the School Rocks from Simple Stories, and the colors definitely go with what I have going on here. So I think I'm going to glue this down, and like I said, at the very least, we're going to come back in with some of these sequins and call this one done, I think. Okay, I am back, and I realized that I forgot to start the camera before I started gluing sequins. So I did go ahead and add some glue, and I'm going to finish putting the sequins down on camera. I did not end up pulling in this sticker sheet because I already felt once I got everything down that this layout was pretty full as it was, and so I did not think that it really needed anything else. So I definitely am kind of leaving it at this, just finishing off with the sequins because I think they'll kind of just be like the perfect last little finishing touch, and we will call this one good because yeah, this one is definitely, it's pretty busy. It's busier than I intended it to be, I guess you could say. It's definitely got a lot going on. But I do like it. I think it's cute. And the picture of my husband is super cute. So I am glad that I documented this photo for the back to school because he was a cool kid. And so yeah, I'm going to call this one done. So don't forget to check those links down below and hop along and see all the school themed layouts coming your way. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Oh, also the link down below to the playlist for Scraptember is also there as well, because there is tons of inspiration, not school themed, but 6x6 paper pad inspiration, I'm sure, as well as lots of other videos. So catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.